your girl RK, and I'm back with another video. Now I'm here to tell you about the time I was with this dusty little slow boy. I've known him for 5 years, so before you say anything else, let that sink in. Okay?
What?
Now what I would like for you to do is like this video, share this video, subscribe to this channel. And when I say share, I mean like share with one of your friends like that can relate or something. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of them friends I totally regret because me dating him was an instant regret. Let's get into the video. Oh, and by the way, Halloween themed videos are every Friday of the month, okay? Now!
This what happened when I think about you. I get in my feelings, yeah. I start reminiscing, yeah. Next time around, fuck, I want it to be different, yeah. Waiting.
Okay, so I was in 5th grade, right? And I met him in a classroom, right? We had class together, and he sat next to me throughout the whole year. And of course, I found him really weird. I found him really annoying because he was all up in my face. I'm like, get up out of my face. Like, I used to make this face at him. Like, I used to stare at him and I used to make this face at him. And then he will always get in trouble. And that's basically how I met him and how I got to know him. We was mutually friends because his brother and my little brother used to hang. So we was already mutually friends. And we initially met in class in 5th grade. And so we've known each other since then. And then it wasn't until I met a guy who known him and I found him, and the boy thought that I'm just telling people that he asked me to send them friend requests, and he told me about them and just asked them, when really I just known them for years. I used to live here where I am right now. Like, I used to live here, so I'm just saying, like, I found them off of your friends list, and so that's basically how I found him. So me and the guy that I know from 5th grade, we was talking, and he was like, do you want to be my girlfriend? I'm like, hold on, wait, you too fast. You're going way too fast. First of all, I haven't even seen you in person yet, and second of all, you sound desperate as hell. You sound desperate as that was a joke, because all I did was, you know what I'm saying? Gotcha.
What?
I thought he sounded desperate when he was like, and then he changed up the chat colors. I'm like, whoa, you too fast, huh? You too fast. Like, we just started hitting each other up. Like, we haven't even met each other in person yet. And he was like, oh, well, I kind of am desperate, but not really. Around that time, I was going through things with someone else. And so I told him that I was going through things in my previous, my relationships, you know what I'm saying? And then he was like, oh, okay, I won't be too fast. That's what it looked like when he said that in the text. And so he changed the chat colors and he changed the emoji. And I was like, okay. And yeah, we've been talking for a few days, and then it wasn't until one day I went to the grocery store. And I ended up coming back home, and then he hit me up. He was like, yo, I want to see you. I'm like, oh, I just got home. He's like, I know, but I haven't seen you since 5th grade. And I'm like, you're right. We should definitely link. I mean, we already was mutually friends, but we definitely should link. And so I linked him back at the grocery store I just came home from. And then I also knew, like, I forgot something at the grocery store and I needed to go get it. And so I went back to the grocery store to go get it, and then also he was there to link me, And so we linked, and then when we linked, he gave me this big hug, and then he picked me up. I'm like, whoa, you like me? And he was like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. I understand you like me, but I feel like you're going a little bit too fast in this. I mean, we just linked 5 years later. I mean, seriously. And he kept saying, like, yeah, 5 years later, look where we are now. I'm like, okay. And so we was in the grocery store, and I was getting the items that I forgot the last time I left the grocery store, and he was walking with me. We ran into my neighbor, and my neighbor is best friends with him. Well, of course, well, of course I mentioned that because that's the dude I was talking about that kept saying like, stop telling me that I told you to send a friend request. So, you know, yeah. And they was talking or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, okay, bye, because I known him longer than you, so we're going to go hang. And then we was talking, and I'm like, so what we gonna do for 5 years? After 5 years, we need like catch up. Like, what we gonna do? He's like, I don't know, but we got a lot of catching up to do. And I'm like, yeah, true. And so he was following me around, and then he kept trying to ask me out. I'm like really hesitant to say yes, and I was really gonna say no, to be honest. He was really not my type, and I was really hesitant to say yes when really I wanted to say no, but I kind of just felt bad for the guy, so I said yes. No matter how dusty he was, I said yes. Oh shit, instant regret. And so he was holding hands and walking in the grocery store, and he gave me this big hug. And oh gosh, I'm sorry. I'm still laughing because I said he was desperate, and I felt so bad for the guy. That's the truth if you're watching this. And so we was in the grocery store just talking, and then we was at the cash register, and of course he held me by the waist, and he held my hand too, and he gave me a kiss on my forehead. After I paid for the stuff, we left the grocery store, and he helped me with the bags, and I was walking home. When we got to my porch, he was like, so what we gonna do, babe? I'm like, I don't know, whatever you feel. And then he's like, okay, well, we'll just do whatever. I'm not sure how the conversation went. We was talking, and then I told him that my neighbor, which I'd known him for like a year, he lives upstairs, which is like, he's his best friend. Like my neighbor, they're like good friends, you know what I'm saying? My neighbor, I'm gonna call him D, okay? So I told him that D lives upstairs, and then I was like, oh shoot, D upstairs? He lives upstairs? And I'm like, yeah, he lives upstairs. Oh shit, so I can just come here and see you, and I can also come here to come hang out with D. I'm like, yeah. And then D came home from the grocery store because he got home before me, and so he came home to go to his house. D, you get it. So D arrived with his family, with their groceries, about to go upstairs, and they were talking and chilling and stuff. And I was like, and so yeah, they was talking what guys talk about, alright. And so D went upstairs to go put up the groceries, and then he came back downstairs to come hang out with us, right? And his sister. All of them came down here to hang out with us, right? So that's basically the beginning of a relationship, alright? And it didn't really last long either. It only lasted like 3 weeks. You know why? Because I can't believe I got played by him, but honestly, I never really had feelings for him. Never. I just felt bad that he feels like he just doesn't deserve anybody, you know what I'm saying? So it made him feel like, I tried to make him feel wanted, you know? So towards the end, there was one night I was in my room trying to come up with another video idea, and he texted me, and then his friend who he hang out with, who he basically goes to his house, his other friend he hangs out with, texted me, said, okay, the screenshots will be right here, okay? The screenshots will be right here, because I'm not even sure how that went either. I'm not sure how that went. I think it had something to do with like my mom not liking him or something. But that's like, I'm not telling y'all about that, alright? So the screenshots will be put right here. So you can read these screenshots, and it basically went like, so my mom didn't really like him for some reason, or she just put it the wrong way, because then there was something else that was like, I'm not telling y'all about it. Like I said, I'm not going to tell y'all about it. And so he thought that I'm breaking up with him, but really I wasn't, okay? I was not breaking up with him, and he blocked me and all the other stuff. And so I'm like, I didn't block you. I didn't want to break up with you. I wanted to stay with you because I love you, even though it wasn't true. I love you. And he was like, okay, but just know you're not valid here. I'm like, okay, but I did not break up with you. And he's like, oh, okay. The next day, I went over to their house and they was playing. And then I was like, did you really block me? You gotta unblock me because I did not break up with you. Because you know I love you, right? And he was like, yeah, I love you too. And then he gave me a kiss. Mwah, blah, blah, blah. Gross. The next day, I still found my phone blocked. And so I tried to call him by his number. And he blocked my number. I'm like, yo, he still got me blocked. Oh, he said he was playing. He still had me blocked. And then the next day, I was blocked. And the next day, I was blocked. And then by that time, I'm like, you know what? If you was not interested in me, all you had to do was say it. Because I was really never interested in you. I just felt really bad for you. And I'm just like saying to myself, like, come on, like, you gonna unblock me or what? And I was texting his friend. I'm like, can you please tell him to unblock me? Can you please tell MJ to unblock me? That's what I'm gonna call him. And he's like, okay, all right. I told MJ to unblock you. I'm like, okay. And then I went on this, and I went in our messages, and he still had me blocked. I'll put the screenshot right here. He still had me blocked for no reason. I'm like, okay. And after a few times, I gave up, and I was like, all right. So if you don't like me, that's cool, cause I was never interested in you. Sorry. But turns out that he was playing me the whole time. So whatever. I knew that was gonna happen anyway, cause he's dusty, and he just, like, as soon as he told me like how many times he did the dirty, I'm like, never, never, no, never. And so that was pretty much the end of our relationship. And when he told me officially he wanted to break up with me, I'm like, yeah, okay, I was never really interested in you, sweetie. I was like, really, I'm like, really, I was just feeling really bad for you, so I just got with you anyway. And plus, you had me blocked for a whole freaking week, and you haven't unblocked me. And then his friend gonna be like, yeah, cause now you're not valid here since you broke up with him. I'm like, I don't care. I'm just gonna continue what I'm doing now, because I'm done with that crap anyway. And bye. Just bye. Okay? Bye. And what I wanted to say was, your house looks like a dump. Like, how you have flies everywhere and you have garbage all piled up and stacked up, and the cabinets are really dirty. There's always dirty dishes in the sink. Like, bro, your house is like a dump. And your little baby siblings, like, they always walking around with soggy diapers. Like, I can never see my baby brother walking around with soggy diapers, even though he's like 7 now. But I can never see him walk around with soggy diapers. I can never do that. I'm never doing that to him. And then make him catch a rash. And then y'all beat up the babies. Like, yo, seriously? But anyway, that's the end of the story. He dusty. He's just, like, the first time I saw him, he made me want to throw up, you know? So, I am just done. I was just done with him. I was just completely done. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that story about the time I was with this dusty little boy. I mean, I've known him for 5 years, but still, you still dusty. Oh yeah, and I forgot about his house too. His house was like a dump too. He got mad siblings in there. They all big. They can't even clean the house. Like, you should see the jelly stains in his room. Gross. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give the video a big thumbs up. And if any of your little friends can relate, y'all share this video with your other friends so that they can relate to this dusty little boy, or if they've been to a dusty boy's house. If this is some dusty house, some house that look like a garbage freaking a garbage dump. And comment what you want to see next. Even though I am not as popular now, and it would help if you just share the video. Join the dream team, hashtag dream team, reach for the stars, and I'll see you guys next time. This girl is out.